Oh my god, wait, I just realized I haven't opened VTube Studio. What am I doing? Give me a second. Guys, I haven't opened my VTube Studio yet. My VTuber's not there. Hold on. Give me a second, Steve is loading right now. Hold on, let's see if it's working now. Let's see. Oh no! Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello. We're just gonna do some editing and also some Q&A if you guys wanna ask some questions. It's gonna be a chill stream today. It's because I am working on something very special. And yes, it is TDP team, but it's not the episode, unfortunately. Not right now, okay? Just trying to get back into the editing jig, and then we're gonna go right on ahead with the episode. Hold on, actually, give me a second. Let me just turn on my lights so that my face tracking is a bit better, because what is that eye right now? Hold on, give me a second. Face tracking should be a lot better. Okay, some question. Someone asked, are you based off an orange? Yes, I am. That's literally my whole branding. Yes, my character is based off an orange. As you can see, the ponytail is green. That's supposed to be like a tiny leaf. And also with a bang on front. That's supposed to be a tiny leaf. I'm moving my hands as if you guys can see it. I don't have hand tracking. We don't have that kind of budget. Okay. So let me just actually open up may open up Clip Studio, and let's see here. Okay. Here. Okay. So I've been working on this specific artwork. I started last night. And this is as far as I've gotten last night. I also need to do, in the stream, I plan on editing this, or doing my best on like rendering both of the characters, which are, of course, we also have Brandon here, but we're gonna be rendering that later. I rendered most of the work for Cersei. If you guys can guess what type of content I'll be doing with this, you'll get a prize. I don't know what kind of prize. So you actually want 4 Robux, I'll be willing to actually give you it. No, it's fine. Sorry, oh my god. It's fine. That was like a fun joke from yesterday's stream. If you guys haven't already, just go check that out. Your art is so good, thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot, especially if you guys know that I'm a multimedia art student. I'm supposed to be good at this type of thing. This is literally what I've been studying. Although, currently in our curriculum, we haven't been studying that much on drawing. But hopefully this coming second semester, we will. So yeah, this is mostly just like self-taught. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start rendering this so that we can have a productive day ahead. Okay, let's go. I don't know where I actually went off last time. I remember I rendered the skin. The skin is fine now. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering about my rendering setup, it's just basically line art, and then I often skip grayscale But for this specific drawing, I just thought I just like I was like, why not revisit grayscale technique? So, let's see here. We are going to go ahead and try to render a bit of the eyes because it's, as you can see, it's a bit bland right now. Also, the brush I'm using is Daspen. The Daspen came from, I actually have no idea who the main user is or who the main creator of Daspen is, but I basically just got it from Lovely Purple, which I'm gonna guess is gonna hop on stream right in a bit. Let's see if that looks okay. No, it kind of makes him look like a bug. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just do some simple lighting effects on the eyes, so it's not that much of a change. I also wanna add a bit of highlights here, just to bring more focus into the eye. And also, we're just gonna go give some bit of highlights on these eyelashes so that it's a bit more visible. Gonna go give him a bit more of an eye. There we go. There. That should be fine for Cersei. Hello, man. Your fire. No, I read it wrong. Your art is fire. Can I eat it? I'm hungry. We are done serving shawarmas. You shouldn't have gotten a shawarma from yesterday's stream. Okay, hold on. Just put that in. That annoys me a bit. Also, tell me if the music is a bit loud. I can go turn it down. Part of the new stream setup is that I have to reconfigure a lot of the settings because my last setup got deleted. I'm still not over what I did. I am such an idiot for that. Hello, Stream Renzi. Welcome to this stream. Okay, let me actually fix this because it's a bit distracting. Also, the note. I wanna go add a bit of shadows here, so just go in the tone, and then also we're gonna go in with some highlights just to showcase that they're. So let's see a before and after. Look at that. That's already looking a lot cleaner, a lot better. I actually really do not care for the big highlight. It makes him look a bit more desperate. So we're just gonna go and erase a bit of the highlights that we added on the eyes. So much better. Now, we're off to rendering some of the finer details, starting with this feather. Let's see here. How often do you eat oranges? You know what? Fair enough. To be honest, even if I am based off an orange, my character is a literal orange. I'm more of an apple type of person. Apple and what do you call this? Apple and lemon. No, I don't eat lemons, but I really enjoy lemonade. So let's go start rendering this here. Actually, you know what? Just cover it up. It's gonna do a whole new thing there. I got the color, or I got the value wrong, so that's why it's color yellow as opposed to the, what it is on the actual photo. Second here, make there's have that signature. Oh my gosh, my OC is based on an apple and I love oranges more. Nah, that's so cool. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Let's go to your account. Oh, it's such a cute OC. We're literally besties at this point. Hold on, let me read more comments while I'm holy duality. I'm about to eat dinner. What time is it for you right now, Dawn? It's currently 1:56 p.m. on my end. I'm from the Philippines. Hello, Filipinos represent. Just gonna go erase some of the raise some of the pixels here just so that we can have like a feathery type of shape. So that's looking good so far. So I'm also gonna be doing the same thing for the second feather. I'm gonna go extend the feather so that it's a bit more noticeable. Doesn't look like an afterthought. Oh, I'm using an eraser. Okay. I'm gonna go extend the feather to like up to here. By the way, if the guys have any guesses for what type of video I'm gonna be creating using this type of artwork, I don't know what kind of prize I'll give to whoever knows this. Min probably knows it, obviously. It's 4:56, but I eat at 5. Oh, that's early. Wow. Hey yo, who in the back, brother? Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Part of Christmas break is like my family going back to our house. So yeah, it's like pretty filled with people right now. If you guys can hear any background songs or background sounds, that's probably coming from my brother's phone. 3 hours ahead of you. I'm playing Genshin while watching. You know, I'm 50-50 on Genshin now. On one hand, I want to return and go ahead and upgrade my characters, but on the other hand, I am too lazy to catch up with the new content, so probably gonna leave Genshin at whatever year I left it on. But I do remember a time where I was like simping so hard for Ayato. Wait, is Christmas already over? I mean, I don't know where you've been, but it's December 28th, so I guess it's over. But if you guys know anything about Filipino culture, it's never really over until the bare months are over. Look at color. Look at this color theory, but this is. Oh, never mind. Look, this looks lighter. This looks darker. Okay, you know what? Go ahead. Seriously, I'm not even gonna fight you on that. Cal can confirm his from Ayato face. The thumbnail made me think it was handsome Squidward. You know what? Cersei looks Maxis, so probably. Yeah, look at this face, man. That is a face of someone who looks Maxis. What else? Oh, I need to render this before I forget that. Let's go add some highlights. A technique that I like to do using my art, since my art is a bit more on the form side. Okay, so I actually learned this. If you guys are okay, pay attention, guys. This is art class 101. So I actually recently learned this. We in art styles we have line, and we also have form. So line is basically the type of art styles you see wherein it focuses on line art. So examples are like anime type of art and stuff like that. Wherein form is what you would see in like realistic 3D paintings. So let's just put like Baroque paintings here, for example. So basically your art style can be put within the spectrum. It's either between the anime style or the form style. My style often falls between this kind of point. So it's a mixture of both form and line art. So that's why I'm like more keen into making semi-realism, because I guess that's my art style. So if you guys are having a hard time with figuring out your art styles, just look at artworks that are conformed to that type of like linear scale. Okay, and R5. What does that mean? Wait, broski, what did I know? I didn't hear you earlier when you mentioned my name. What? I am in Luzon, by the way. Yes, me too. We are Luzon, Batangueña, Region 4A. Hold on, let me just erase. I wanna clean this up a bit so that let's clean up the sides a bit, because I am going to be needing to put this on a transparent scaler. I'm gonna go render the hair in a bit. Okay, back to whatever I was doing with the feather here before I got off topic and literally taught you guys about something that I learned recently. A really weird thing about my art actually is like every time I take a break and then go back into making art, I tremendously improve. I don't know what it is. It's probably the water I'm drinking. I no idea, no clue. But yeah, that's a weird thing about my art. It's just I need to take a few months break, and then when I come back, it's gonna be 10 times better than when I have left it. Even though I have done nothing, no studies, no nothing to improve it. So my problem with this right now is that it's currently like a bit too flat for my liking. So what I'm gonna do to add back some of the shapes or some of the colors is add some like bouncing light. So the light will go here and it bounces on the ear. So we're gonna go add a bit of the color back into the feather here. And since we also have this type of blue, this type of blue is really pretty. So I'm just gonna go add that sparingly here, and already that looks a lot better. So we're just gonna go render that out, render the color out, so that's not too overbearing. Now I'm gonna do the same for this kind of color here and put it on my blue here so that it looks like this is bouncing off of that, and so on and so forth. So there we go. It looks a lot more connected. Now I wish to like put a bit more of like texture here. So I'm just gonna go reintroduce some of this light or some of this brown here. Just gonna go reintroduce some of that back into the feather so that we can see a bit more of like the hair underneath it. Look at that. Oops. There you go. Let's read some comments for now. Can your OC cut paper with his pointy ears? I mean, to be fair, I imagine his ears to be a bit more like on the soft side, so probably not. Okay, let's render a bit of the ears actually. Now that you mention it. Okay. Gonna go add a bit of the shadows back here. And also, of course, we can't forget the blues. Let's check out before and after. That looks a bit too light. Okay. I fix this. We could fix this. I'm just gonna go... Okay, where is the light? So the light's coming from here, so I'm gonna go shadowy. Here. See the before. Better, but I'm gonna go reintroduce some of the flesh or the mass back in. Let's go add a bit. Just some textures. So let's play around with textures. It's fine. Don't be scared. Okay, let's see. Me. Yes. You know these. Let's see. How's the Philippines? I could probably ask my friends as well since he is up there for Christmas. The Philippines is a bit of it's confusing. It's so confusing with its weather. Because literally last night it was just so cold that you didn't need an electric fan, but now it's morning and it's so hot that you probably need 3 fans. Line, shape, forms, space, colors, texture, and values. I need to work on my textures. I need to work on my textures. I need to actually. That reminds me. I need to get some texture pens for my rendering, because as you guys can tell, I'm only using primarily one pen, which is Daz pen, for like everything. I mean, it's what I've been accustomed to. I don't really play around with texture as much, but. Yeah, if I want to improve my art, I should probably go ahead and consider that. But I really like the painterly style for now, so I'm gonna go roll with it. Just gonna go roll with it. Okay, so now at this point, I'm just gonna go reintroduce some of the colors so that it looks like it's blended a lot more, or it looks a lot more realistic, or somewhat realistic. So example here, blend this here, so there's light here, so it will diffract from here. And go, let's introduce some of the light colors here. So, but only do it sparingly so that it's not that. There we go. Then we're gonna go get some of this color here and then put this on whatever surface that may touch on with it. How that's looking. And when I blend it or general blend back to a bit more. Let's check it before and the after. Yep. Let's just go reintroduce some of that really dark contrasting colors. Hold on, give me a second while I go ahead and read some of your comments in a bit. Let's see. That's right. It was. It's so confused. Burger and chips. That's a nice dinner. Though I probably would starve from that dinner considering I ate so much. If you guys want to know like a fun thing about, or a fun fact about me, I can eat so much rice that is you guys, if you guys saw me in real life, you would be confused about the amount of rice that I can eat because I wouldn't consider myself like, okay, I would consider myself normal weight, but like I can eat up to like 8 bowls of rice. Probably. I don't know. But if you guys know Mang Inasal is like a popular chain here in the Philippines, or fast food chain here in the Philippines. They serve grilled chicken, and it's really, really good. And they have an option for like unlimited rice, and my record for that unlimited rice is 8 cups of rice. So we can only imagine how much space I have in my stomach for rice. But really enough, it's only with rice. I'm not that much of a ulam type of person. I just use the I forgot the English term. We have an English term for ulam. But yeah, I only have like a small stomach for ulam, but I big ass stomach for cannon or rice. Give me some rain. Rio, it's so hot right now. It also doesn't help that I do not have any kind of like fan. So yeah. So since this is a metallic type of surface, I am actually gonna go ahead make this a bit more lean towards the geometric side. But not too much because we're lazy like that. Also, a technique that I wait. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I literally just had my lunch and it's coming back up. Okay. This my technique for rendering is that since the most oftentimes we focus on the face. The face is probably gonna be the most rendered. And next is the hair, and then this little details like going apart from the doesn't really need to be that detailed. It just needs to have like enough detail that it would look like it has detail when you look at the face. Y'all making me hungry and I just ate. Let me go eat. Yes, we condone eating. That I don't know what I meant by that, but okay, go ahead. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up some of the sides here so that it's a bit cleaner. Since this is a fur, I'm gonna go give it like a bit more. Yeah, and let's do the same for here. Focusing on the geometric form. So that looks a lot better here. I actually don't know what kind of to be fair, I don't know what kind of else I need to do. Can I curse on here? Yeah, sure, I guess. I will eat that art. Yes. probably the storage size for a dinner plate. You can eat 2 plates of rice. Oh, yeah, I often also eat. I mean, on a normal day, but of course, when I have the option to go unlimited rice, literally the Asian in me is gonna say, go ahead and try to get your money's worth. I go cut off some of. Let's cut up some of the. Then even. And it's so chiseled. My guy looks maxis. Look at that mewing. Fella. Also, I checked my sketch. It should be like this, and this should. Yes. I think I like that better. Then I'm gonna go give it our shadows. Where it's plump. Oh, I just realized I drew that on this. Okay. Anywho. I accidentally drew. Fine. Now I actually want to go soften this out because this is a tad bit distracting for the fun thing about my current type of art style or art ethic, or not art ethics, my current style of art is that when I make mistakes on like wrong layers, I don't need to like go ahead and freak out and restart. Since it's just like painterly style, it's just basically it's fun like that. Okay, let's see here. I'm not a fan of rice. The texture makes me. That's fine. It's completely fine. Hold on, let's see here. Sometimes I love eating too much rice if the food served is delicious. That really things have never been that so real. Hold on. Let's focus on necklace. Let's see. The necklace he has is a bit yellowish. I didn't know why I'm speaking as if like I'm making fan art. This is literally my character. I could make his necklace like for everyone's sake and no one would bat an eye. It's literally my character. I don't know what again. There we go. Now just gonna do the same technique by introducing some of the surrounding colors. Since this is like I don't know what I'm speaking. Since this is like a gem, so it needs to be really sparkly. And it needs to be really reflective. That's what I was going to say. So we're gonna introduce some of the colors back here. So add some of the. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks fine. Though I do want to add a bit more color. It's a little too. That's a bit too blue. Okay, so let's add another layer of some colors. Doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just going whatever. I think that's fine. No one. That's the guy who struggled to find his own character pose. Well, to be fair, I don't know how we can rebuttal that. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, uh, yes. I don't know how to rebuttal that. Okay. I'm getting a bit too lazy and I kind of just want to go leave it as is, but fine. I guess we're gonna go render this part also. And it is Cersei. I still need to render Randon's part. Oh no. What's the lore behind your OC? Um, that's literally what we're gonna dive into the series. So I can't put that much out there. But all you guys need to know about Cersei is that he is the head of the Knights of Astasia. Head of the Knights of Astasia, and he has been tasked on what do you call this? He has been tasked on capturing the perpetrator, which we know is Randon. So the story will just focus on to going back and forth bickering, trying to capture one another. Or well, not capture one another, capture Randon and then Randon trying to leave because he wants to prove his innocence. So that's pretty much like the gist of their character, but we will get a lot more into their character once the actual series drops. Cough, cough, you're rich. Cough, cough. But why did words open all of a sudden? What? Oh, don't show that. Oh. Delete. Okay. I almost just showed my real name. This is bad. Okay, let's continue this. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go render this side of the armor and then this should be done. We don't need that much of scaling because this is not a commission. This is just for a video. I do kind of like this kind of gray stuff there. I'm gonna go introduce some of that colors. And locked in. I locked in for a minute there. I was so quiet. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. I like the really dark spots. So I'm just gonna go. Oh, I almost forgot something. Display ML while lurking. What rank are you in? I really enjoy playing ML too. Also, like, can you tell which hero I've been using? I don't think you can tell which hero I've been using, but it's interesting if you can figure it out. Oh, I don't know. Probably just put it on. Ads. But it's because he is a nut. gonna do the same but with an add layer. So it gives a bit of like depth. CC and die route. So you're an XP laner. That's good. My current oh, drop lure for Auto. Oh, is that what you meant? Oh, I just said I thought you were referring to Cersei. So yeah. You know, my character's OC like keeps on changing. It started off like being a spray paint artist who just really likes creating chaos and havoc, to becoming someone obsessed or with orange juice or orange soda, finally turning into someone who is fighting all of those orange seedlings. Why did you decide to base yourself off an orange? That is a good question. Why did I? No, I'm kidding. Okay. This is like another lesson about branding, okay? Branding 101, if you guys haven't already checked out the video that I posted like a few months ago before I had a mic. But anywho, branding 101. Okay. You guys already know that my favorite color is yellow. Shocker, it's yellow, everyone. It's not orange. Even though my whole branding is like orange, my favorite color in the whole wide world is yellow. Wow, whole wide world. Okay, there we go. It's yellow. If you guys know me from real life, you would know that yellow is my favorite color because I've always dressed in yellow. I always have yellow clothing. I always have yellow shirts. I wear that everywhere, every single time, and every time that we have an opportunity in college to wear something other than our uniforms, I would wear yellow, and that is a common fact. The reason why I base myself on an orange is because it's mainly for branding. You know, because since we already have a gacha tuber named Yellow, if I were to brand myself with a specific team of yellow, that wouldn't set me too much apart from her. And considering that she has a lot more subscribers and a lot more influence than me, to help with branding, I need to stand out. So we have a lot of blue gacha tubers. Like for example, Rosie Clusie. We have yellow gacha tuber, which is literally her name is Yellow. And the one color that I couldn't link to a gacha tuber right away was the color orange. So to go away from that, like, to go apart from that like color scheme for the gacha tubers, I decided to go on orange because I can't really recall that much of an orange gacha tuber. So yeah. Also, a reason why I use bright colors other than the fact that I really like bright colors is because the gacha tuber community is mainly just pastel colors, mainly aesthetic colors. So, you know, we gotta go and mix it up. So, also bright colors. I think I know who you're talking about. What the name? Okay. I remember Apple got VTuber a while ago, but I forgot her name. Can I guys tell you something? I actually don't really watch VTubers, which is wild considering I am a VTuber. I literally just have this model because I just decided one day, hey, that would be cool if I tried making a gacha VTuber just to like, you know, get lessen the hassle I need to go and edit a lot of videos where I could just talk with a VTuber model over my face. So yeah. If you guys would quiz me on VTubers, I would die. Literally. What made you want to stream? Well, to be fair, I've always wanted to stream. Although I haven't tried streaming on Twitch yet. I'm probably gonna go try that out in the future. But yeah, The reason why I wanted to stream is just because I get to like, um communicate with you guys as if I'm working. So it feels a lot more also it makes me work a lot more effectively. Because if it was just me, I'd probably work for like 15 minutes and take 45 minutes break. So yeah, having someone or having you guys like ask me questions, having to engage myself within like the community, within like the viewers. That's yes, just yes. That's, that just makes me a lot more productive. Hold on, it's good. You know what? This is weird, but I want to go add a pink. No idea. I want to go add a pink. I want to go add a pink. Just because, like, yes, colors. I want to go add a bit more colors, and the pink seems like it'd do well with it. But not particular. Brings out the dog by a lot. I'm also gonna add an orange, just because. I think we just need to render the hair and then that should be it. VTubers right now are currently on the walking on eggshells. Well, I don't get what that means. Can you expound on that? Why did you choose about the name Urets? Why did I? Oh, I remember. Okay. Before this whole orange branding, I was like, also like a pastel, you got it but it was more so green rather than yellow. But yeah, if you guys can remember my character Kohen, which is now the character of Min. I sold Kohen off to Min. I'm such a bad father. But anywho, during that, my branding was all about ferrets. Or ferrets. You know, these tiny little creatures like ferrets. Those animals. I was still obsessed with them, but not to the point that I go ahead and watch like a couple of videos of ferrets just being. But yeah, back then I really enjoy ferrets, and you guys can already tell where I'm going off with this, because I just mixed the name Urich with ferrets and go, boom, ferrets, or no, not ferrets, Urich with ferrets, boom, Urets. That's literally it. Oh, by the way, back then I also came with the name of like Urich Plays. You guys can remember. But we already have too much Gacha tubers named your plays. So again, for the sake of branding, remove the word Urits or your plays from our name. Add. Okay. I'm also going to add, let's see here. Let's add a purple or a pinkish. I keep adding purples out of random. This just came all from my from my watercoloring, because oh no, that could have been catastrophic. I have no idea where I picked up like all of these colors from. Felt right using. Of course, we're not gonna make this. Also, I think a bit of green would work. That. Lastly, I think I just need to like go ahead and revisit where parts of light should really be hitting. Starting off with the nose. With it. Let's turn down that. Not too overbearing. Oop. If you guys can hear that, that was just motor passing through my house. Find that. I'm gonna go and make it yellow. Didn't change anything at all. Do you have any animals? Funny you should mention that our house right now is kind of like a zoo. Basically, my brother is a veterinarian or studying to be a veterinarian, and he is really a fond of animals. Currently, as of this moment, we have let's 5 containers of mice. Yes, mouse, mice. You've heard it right, mice. Plural, because we definitely have more than like 50, I guess, like somewhat around that number, 50 mice, just on those containers alone, because he breeds mice for the purpose of feeding, of course, snakes. We also have snakes in the house. We have 2 ball pythons, I believe, and we, apart from snakes, also have a bird, which is a cockatoo, I think. I'm not so sure on that. I'm not a bird expert. We also have a dog. The dog Ali is our like, no, it's our main dog. Or we used to have a lot of dogs, but of course they passed away, and Kali was the only dog left. Apart from that, my tito, my Kuya Eric, also breeds fishes. So we have a lot of like fry. We have a lot of betta fish, or he has a lot of betta fish. So yeah, our house is currently a bit of a zoo right now. Getting any kind of animals. The dog, the cat, the fish, with so many left. Oh, done. Okay. I think we're pretty much done with this series. There we go. Okay, this should be it for Cersei. So, I'm gonna go get the. All on. Okay, there we go. Name this Cersei. Cersei. There we go. And that's it for Cersei. So this is the sketch. It's the final product. Yippee! Down to Cersei. Character down. One more to go, which is our main character, Randon. So this is how I drew Randon, or this is how I imagine Randon to be like when I was out. So we're gonna go render this in a bit, but for now we're going to take a couple of breaks, and then we'll just read some of the comments while we go take a break. Let me go bring back Cersei there at the final portrait. Let's see. Okay, let's go back from like the VTubers are walking on. Let's see here. Um, QNA. Large controversies, Japan style high school backstabbing and so. What? Or the VTuber companies trying not to. Red to see a blue butterfly here. They're real. Actually, have I seen it yet? I don't think I have. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and take a few minutes break. Or not a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take a water break. So I'm gonna get some water. And also gonna go to a bathroom break so that we can continue on with the next portrait. So I'll be right back, you guys. And we are back. All right. Just got some iced tea. Drank some iced tea with them. Also, fed the dogs. I forgot to fed the dogs before I live stream, so that's on my part. Sorry, doggy. Okay. So I think next we are going to start on rendering. Oh, not him. Already done him. Bye. Kidding. Okay, we're gonna go start rendering with this. So for this, I actually first. Okay, this is the reference that I use. I just tweaked it a bit to fit a bit and its personality. So for this, I am also going to go ahead and start off with the gray. So this is how I render my characters, everybody. Are curious about my rendering style. Let's start with me. Sorry. Fully jump scares. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, first of all, I go ahead in with the lasso fill to like fill over every single thing. So that we have something to work off of, obviously. So since I'm doing like a grayscale type of thing, I have to go start with gray. But usually with my drawings, I actually skip grayscale and just continue with I continue on with colors already. I thought it'd be fun to revisit gray. I think goofy ass hair. Brendan has such a goofy ass hair. Okay, so there is a hashing, or was it? Okay. Guys, do you have any games that you can recommend me playing? Because as of now, I kid you not, I've only been playing like puzzle games. I feel so old. So okay, we're just gonna go start off with blocking out some of the areas. So before we go into the details, of course, we need to go in with our shadows. No, not that reference. Not that one. We're gonna go start off with our shadows. So the shadows came from. So we're just gonna go on this. A tip that I can give you guys is just starting off with big chunks of shadows before you go on to the finer detail. So I just go like willy-nilly over here. I don't really pay attention the detailing as much as right now. But I'm also gonna go give in that kind of color towards the hair. Brandon has really dark hair. I'm gonna give him. So I'm gonna go add with it also. You can revisit that some. Man, did you forget I played Date Everything? Actually, I deleted the game just because I couldn't really get into it. I have no idea. I couldn't really get into it. Although I tried. Breath of the Wild? I don't even have a Switch. I'm poor, guys. I don't have a Switch. I can't. If I do had, I would probably be streaming that right now. Okay, so we're just gonna block out some of the colors here. It's almost 2 a.m. for you, leave me alone. Okay. So this is like a point of like where the cloth is gonna be hanging out. So just make random rectangular shapes, honestly. I do not study clothing folds yet. Leave me alone. I don't have the time to study for that. Fold. Oh my god. Clothes folding yet. Now I'm just gonna go give him thumbs apple here. where I also think light. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the deep shadows. So, also gonna go make the glasses darker. See, hairs. Don't know why I avoided the lenses. It's the same. So in this specific stage, you just need to like block out all of the shadow so that you'll have a lot of an easier time rendering. So now okay, now we're going to go ahead and move on. Hold on, I forgot the eyes. Wait, hold on, I forgot. We're gonna move on with our lights. So just get our medium gray hair and just start off with a bit of a lighter gray, but not too over powerful, not too powerful of a gray here. Just put out somewhere the where big lights are coming from. Look at that smile, ew. Okay, let's redo that. Let's not do that. Let's just do that for now. I'm gonna fix that in the. I don't know how to give him for. But we're just gonna go all with that for. No, I'm kidding. That looks weird. Hold on. Let's give him some upper lips. I forgot to give him some upper lips in. I wanted Randon to look like a bit scrunkly as compare, or like a bit more a bit more scrunkly as comparison to like Cersei. So that's why like Cersei is like looks maxing and Randon uses like 5-in-1 shampoo. And did they say? I didn't see. Acted. Pwede po na kayo maging friends too. Thank you po. Yawa ka, sino ka man? Okay, so I'm gonna go add. See. Sino ka? Si Blanca ba yan? Mother ko ba yan? Sino yan? Okay. So, next loads. Let's go in the light. The simple light. Don't need to be too overly deep. Other ata. Sino naman tong Simple Blue? O kayo? Baka... Okay. Let's go back here. I'm gonna go add color here. Okay. So that's some of the basic of the light done. I'm just gonna go in with a really somewhat light gray. Block out the really light parts of the sketch, the drawing. Art classes only teach the history of art and some software instruction. But no. That's so real. Nah, I'm joking. Do not, please, do not blacklist me. I need the scholarship. Kidding. This is just a joke. But honestly, for real though. Literally, all of the things that I've learned, in painting is just like it's like a mixture of like my own art studies, even though I barely art study. Quantum Blizz. Hello, Blizz. Your voice is nice to listen to, by the way. Thank you so much. That means so much. I'm kidding. Thank you so much, though. It's such a cute thing to say. Thank you. Okay. So now that we have the basics of the blocking done, I like to go in with like overlay layer and then a black here, and I go in with a soft airbrush just to like give some random spots, like an airbrush type of feel, so that it's like gradients, not all over harsh. So look, this is the before and this is the after. It's a subtle change, but it helps with like achieving that type of like that type of painterly feel. So what kind of art classes did you take? Literally just like art, basics of art. But on YouTube, if you guys are curious about what kind of I forgot his name, but I remember watching this like guy who critiques art videos, and everything that I learned, I just apply it to my art, and surprisingly, it's been working. So yeah. Art in my silent. So I guess it's not that nice. Okay. Anywho, let's continue on. Now, if this was colored, I would have gone straight ahead to like mixing the line art with the color. But since this is not colored, I actually instead use that my primary pen to like soften everything up in a bit before I go ahead and mix everything, or before I render everything out in one layer. So yeah, it works to like using grayscale, by the way, guys, is that you can focus on your values first before you apply any color. And honestly, it's just literally like a super easy tool you can get or you can use. Remember, form over lines. So you can always fix the lines later, but you cannot fix the... No, no. What am I saying? You can always fix both of them later, but it really helps if you have the fundamental knowledge of like where shadow should be. Like, for example, here, I know that there's supposed to be a shadow because this is that shape. So it really, really helps with that. Cheers, guys, for the good night. Sino ka? Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are. By the way, do you have any guys? Do you have any guesses on what type of video I'm gonna be doing? Are you guys curious as to why I'm drawing like semi-realistic portraits of the main characters? Out of no. Already looking a lot more rendered. We're just softening up. Softening up some of the areas. Bro, gonna duct tape my mouth exactly. Opera. Advertisement. Wait, what? Oh no, this is not for merch. Okay, this is not for an advertisement also. I am so confused because when the moment I read your guys' comments, it's already been like 20 seconds or like 10 seconds at least. So yeah, with my short-term memory, it's also getting me confused on what you guys are also referring to in ads. Can I just soften this up here? I was gonna say a drawing contest. We have the... Yes, we have the emoji one. By the way, guys, go join that, please. We still need more participants so that everyone can get a fair fight, fair and valid fight. Here. Scares me. Like, literally this scares me. That. We're gonna go in. Darkening up. Eyebrows a bit. Also, I'm gonna go darken like this side of his face a bit because he does have a beard. Or like a bit of a beard. It's a bit of a stubble. Same as for his mustache here. I'm so confused. trying to read some of the comments. So confused. I'm excited to see what winner. I don't care if I don't win it. The emoji contest is the prizes are so good, you guys. Like you can get a drawing from me, but that's not even it. You can get nitro. Yeah, so go join, please, please join. I think I also need to make his shirt a bit more lighter. Hold on. Where is the reference? Let's take the reference and put it here. Yep, I definitely need to make his shirt lighter. Give me a second here. Back, let's go. So I need to make the shirt a bit lighter. Because obviously that is not the same value. I'm just gonna go for that pink. Also the hair needs to... This is why we do grayscale, so that we can see the values a lot more clearly. So I'm gonna go and darken up the hair. Like really. I'm gonna go erase some of the progress of this lightening process. The incorrect terms values. More like it. Now at this point, literally it is like somewhat like 30% rendered. So I can just go ahead and start rendering the whole piece with also having the line art in one layer. Yes, AI is bad. No AI, guys. So let's keep this. So now that it's in one layer, that means when we go with our dash pen, there we go. You guys can see that. I can also like have this blend more easily. I'm gonna go turn down the brush density. Just so hold on. Let's see here. I'm gonna go turn down the brush density so that we can mix and match more. Like paint more gradient. I forgot to do this with also like the other. It's fine. Don't want that very painterly. just gonna go and start off erasing some of that harsh lines that we the line art. Oh, we should see the other drawing. Let's see here. Here is the other drawing that I finished. Here's Cersei, and now we're working on, of course, our Randon. Randon's gonna take probably a lot more time just because we need to focus a lot on the face, and it's just showing, literally showing the entire face. Of course, you need spend a lot more time Brandon as opposed to Cersei. One tip that I really, or one thing that I really enjoy doing just to check my progress and also just to like push me or motivate me to finish more, it's just comparing this with what we started with. So we started with this, now we're at this. You guys can already tell like the rendering stuff or the rendering progress. Continue. Render. For me, rendering is just basically making it look good. I don't really follow a specific linear path when it comes to rendering. It's just a matter of painting whatever details I think would make the artwork look better, look good. Did I reveal what I'm doing with this fader? Yes, for real. And it's open to everyone, literally. The prizes are so good, you guys. You get to see your OCs in the episode too. With the help of our mods who turned your characters into OCs living in the sea pool potion. So actually, this should be like right here. Oops, we forgot to make. And you got. Render and render. Keep on rendering. Hey! Just hey! I hate Min and Zen for that. Ever since they mentioned that meme, it's been stuck. I've been like, it's been one of my vocal themes while working. I just go, I'd be like so focused, and then I just go, paint, must paint, everything green. Oh my gosh. Bye, Proto. Thank you so much. Your character's so cute. Much. Okay, let's continue with this. By the way, if you guys are wondering why my character keeps on staring down, I have my phone laid on my table, and every time that I have to check the comments, I need to look at my phone. So obviously, I'm gonna go stare down at my phone. My character is not that rigged or doesn't have that. I think someone subscribe. Someone to subscribe. Let's see. What? Thank you so much. Though I'm sorry for that. Your name doesn't fit entirely with my layout. That's so funny. It looks so funny. Look, it's going from there. It went past what I had planned for like the layout. I hate doing events. They're never fun for me. I don't know. I cannot, for the love of God, I cannot look okay. So I often just cover them up. But the problem with it is that... Wait, I think this... Okay, I think anatomy is a bit... Let's fix it. Just more up and smaller. I think that's just a matter of anatomy. Neck slimmer. By two. Gonna go hard. Oh my gosh, Randon, why do you gotta do me like this? It's so hard to render paint or make ears. I really do not enjoy making. Ears and mouth are like literally the hardest thing to render for me. Don is hard at it, at hypnotizing the people. Thank you, Don. Again, let's check the progress as we came from this. Yippee! We're making progress, you guys. It's a few more and we'll be done. Just a few more edits after we render this, and should have a new video up today or tomorrow. I can already tell some of my TikTok comments when I upload a video is gonna be like, bro, I keep seeing you on and off for months. Where's the episode? Sorry guys, if I hadn't accidentally deleted it, you would have had the episode by now. I'm so sorry. Okay, now comes the dreading part, which is the face. Or should I put that off? Fine, let's render the face. Render the face now. The eyes. Him pretty. Let's give him a big ASL. Give him on some eyeshadow. Because he can't be pretty like can't be bothered to give him some. Look at his pretty eyelashes. Remove those and add those back. Remind me to add the eyelashes back, you guys. What dog breed do you guys have? Curious. I really love dogs. Sorry cats, but I'm really Where is his double broski? We're gonna add it later, okay? Just working on like the form of the piece. But we're gonna add, don't worry, we're gonna add his signatures double in a bit. Would you guys believe me if I tell you guys that I don't really paint off stream? I mean, I don't paint using traditional tools. I mean, I do watercolor, but that's very different to this type of painting, which is specifically linked to oil painting. Though I do want to try it out because I do know that I kind of have a knack for stuff like this. I like rendering stuff, so naturally I'd be somewhat knowledgeable about paint. But yeah, I don't do that. I don't oil paint. I don't have materials, though I've wanted to start it. Shape his eyebrow. I wanna make his eyebrows a bit more bushy. Let's go. I'm gonna add a bit of like a monobrow. Just a bit. Tad bit. Tad bit. Ever release. Oh my god, it's so nice. I do wish it comes to the point where like I imagine like the series comes to the point where it's like so popular within the community that I can get to share some, or I get like the opportunity to like sell some merch. It would be so cool. Like imagine, I'm just imagining people with like merch of Brandon, probably Cersei plushies, everything like that, and just sharing it with me. I would be, my heart would literally warm so much. Also, kind of I just dread everything about rendering the face, where I have to focus much of my time on. Alright. Oh. A second ago. Oh no, I think my clip studio is gonna give. Please don't. I don't have it saved. I forgot to save. Oh. Oh my god, it's back, it's back. I think it's probably wise if I go and like Control S a few times. Just click it a few times. There. Oh gosh. My drawing tablet disconnected for a bit and I thought my Club Studio died. Okay, if you guys are still wondering about what kind of music or what kind of video this is, let me just pull up something real quick, okay? Give me a second. This would make a lot of sense the moment I play this. Okay, give me a second. Let me just switch off my capture. We're gonna be making this. Okay, hold on. This is an example of the meme that so yeah. Oh look! It showed us. So yeah, we're gonna be making that meme. We're gonna be making I don't speak and me. With of course our two characters. So let me just put this back to Clip Studio. So that's why we're portraits for each character. But despite this, let it be known that they are just best friends. They're best friends, everyone. They're best friends, totally. Nothing screams more best friends than best friends, Randon and Cersei. Oh, no music? Did it not play the music? Oh, I forgot to unmute my desktop audio. Okay, you know what? Well, let's go back. Hold on. Let's replay this video. I didn't know I had my desktop audio turned. Yes. So yeah, that's gonna be the video that we're gonna be doing. Okay, there we go. Let me turn off my desktop audio so you guys can hear any random sounds. So yes, that is the reason why we're rendering some of them right now. They're the best of friends, everyone. They're just friends. Just best friends. Cooking songs. We are going to be we're gonna be eating good tonight. I love how this looks exactly how I imagined Randon to be looking. Like, bro, that nothing screams more Randon than this. Let's reintroduce some of the stubble back. Bring some of that stubble back. I am too. I'm surprised Purple didn't go in and scream wah 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 wah. Maybe if we say wah wah wah, we'll summon Purple. Wah 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 wah. As much as you repeat they're just friends makes me suspicious of a romance. They're just friends, you guys. You know, they're just the best of friends. Best friends making a don't speak German meme. Right, men? They're the best of friends, right, men? Give him back his eyelashes. Hair looks a bit. Gonna be rendering the hair next. They're literally awesome friends. Yes, they're friends. I don't know what else to say, guys. They're just friends. Literally awesome friends. The way we say it, I have no idea. I have no idea where you're just friends. They're literally just best friends. I don't know what to tell you. They're friends and they don't speak German, but they can if they like. I'm dying right now. Are they actually gonna have a friend or romantic? We'll see. I will not give out anything right now. Just that I am making a meme. Gonna be I don't speak German meme, and it will have feature. It will feature the two of them. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. FYM, we'll see. I mean, I just, the series isn't out yet, so literally everything is up for grabs. Everything can happen, everything can be canon unless it is shown in the series specifically. So you guys are like free to make your own judgment about what kind of friendship they will have. They'll even be friends. They're enemies. I mean, they're literally enemies in the show. That's literally the whole point of their characters. Is that they're fighting and constantly bickering for their own ideas. All you guys need to know right now is that they don't speak German, but they can if they like. I think their face is rendered, so we came from this, and we're now here. Look at that! Power of rendering, everyone. I wanna reintroduce some of the the black to some parts of the face because it's lacking a bit of like dimension now. Crazy thing is, when they're gacha characters, I'm more attracted to like Cersei, but when they're like in this form, I'm more attracted to Brandon. Look at this! Look at this unwashed man. I was gonna say I had canon, but yeah, that's wrong. It is canon. Randon uses 5-in-1 shampoo, everyone. Actually, scratch that. He uses 20-in-1 shampoo. He uses the same thing to wash his cauldron, to wash his face, to wash his hair, his everything, and surprisingly, it works. Cersei has like 50 kinds of skincare, 50 steps to his skincare routine, and every time he still gets a zit, he freaks out. Oh yeah, that's pretty much their dynamic. Just look at that! Look at that! Look at that skin, bro. What do you mean you use 20-in-1 shampoo and it works? I aspire to have Brandon skin. I don't speak. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. It's time. Under air. Now I'm gonna go start off with blocking some of the lights again. Block the light where the hair is like. I can't ship them yet if I want. Don't know. Your childhood best friends. History will call them besties, roommates even, colleagues even. And historians will call them friends. Anything but. If I get bored of rendering, I'm gonna go take a few minutes break on playing Roblox. But I don't know what to play on Roblox. I say this is just a chill stream, but later we're gonna be playing some horror games and it's just literally gonna end with me. But then again, I want to finish this as soon as possible, so probably it's like 20% chance of happening right now. I just want to focus on this. So again, we came like this. We shrunk him down a bit, so I'm gonna go try giving him some of that mass back. I wonder if people. Alright, bye man. It's gonna go continue rendering you guys, rendered the glasses that we can get a sense of depth. Ask question. I'm not too focused on like just rendering. Time to render. I've been dreading this. I'm gonna render it. You're rendered. So if you don't render teeth at all, it's flat. That's the dilemma with teeth. You need to render it enough that it's not flat. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. I'll just blur this out. I hate rendering teeth. It's so hard. a bit. Have I been? God, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I've been rendering this hours or an hour at least. I didn't even realize that until Frenzy. Probably gonna be here for another 2 hours. It's amazing. It's only. Time has flown, it really has. I really, really like the rendering that I did in this. Looks really. Stretch out my body. Okay. Literally shrimp poses I rendered it. Let's render the clothing now. Trick with clothing is just rendering them enough. It's clothing. That's literally the whole technique to everything. Make them look rendered enough that it's like make them look rendered enough that I forgot to do this. Forgot he has this. Forgot he has. You know what? I'm gonna put it here just because. So, you know what? Let's not be lazy. Let's leave laziness at 2020. So I do like the clothing. As much as I liked it, gotta stick to. How long till the first? I'm planning on releasing it on January. That's gonna be the final deadline push. It's gonna be out in January. At most, at worst, it's gonna be on February, but it's probably gonna be at January. I'm gonna after I upload this, I'm actually gonna lock in and it's primarily just focus on getting the episode out as soon as possible. After that, I'll probably open auditions for like a theme to help me create stuff for DP for the while that I am not able to. So make the whole process a bit more quick, guys. Can tell. Yes, freeze. Hopefully. I really need to make the most out of this Christmas vacation or holiday vacation for lock before going back into college. So I'm gonna make the most of it by creating and uploading the episode. You guys know I got a tarot card reading about the episode. The tarots are the fortune teller basically told me like, or fortune teller is my classmate by the way, practices that kind of stuff, which is, and I really enjoy like getting tarot card readings because it comes true surprisingly. So I am holding hope that what will happen with my series also, or like the tarot card reading that I got about the series will also prove to be true. Because when I got the tarot card reading, I asked if the series was successful, and like from her reading, she told me that it was, although I am going to have to face some sort of big setback or like big problem that I need to overcome in order for it to become successful. But yeah, it will be successful in the long run. And seeing as okay, sorry for that. Seeing as how like we found out what kind of hurdle that was which was accidentally deleting all of the files. Once I get through that and release episode, I'm hoping that it will be a success according to the. Getting a bit. Need to finish this as much as possible. I don't get it. I don't speak. It's stuck on my head. It's me. I can finally get it unstuck on my head. Okay. Oh my god, it's so delayed. I was looking at how delayed the stream. So delayed. Hold on. Righty, back. Let's finish this. Because fairly enough, I just need to render the clothes and that should be it. Just going back to render since it's fully colored. Gonna go add a bit of like values back. Black. Well, not black. Let's use a bit of dark so that it's not as harsh. But our goal here is just to introduce some of the shadows back. Shoutout daw po kay models. Okay. Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. Why? I was like wondering why it wasn't like I was wondering why it wasn't, what do you call this? Blending. It wasn't blending. I was using the wrong brush. Sorry for that. some of that values, some of that light. I'm gonna go in the darkness also here at this point, because I suppose darkest place. Shadows, some of gray over here, just to soften it. Don't worry, I'm gonna be doing the same thing for like the lights in a bit. Just wanna focus on really bringing out the shadows. Bring it. Bring out the contrast. Don't mind that, that was my sister. I'm not. I'm not sick, you guys, that was my sister. Good job. Small details make a whole lot of difference. You don't need to put a lot of effort, like scaling enough. Oh, if you guys heard like coughing, that was my sister. That was what I was referring to. Honestly, we're just pretty much done actually. I'm just touching up some of the shadows. Some of those values out. Like a really definite. Also, I want to go back in and soften some of the areas where like example line are going to often this up. done. We're almost done. Guys, believe it, we're almost done. How long will stream be? I'll probably end the stream once I finish rendering most of this. Like, I just need to render the grayscale areas and just... I'll probably end it after I add the lights or after I finalize the grayscale. And then I'll probably do the... coloring off stream. Just so I'm able to rest for a few minutes before I get right back into working. So yeah, we're almost done with the stream and also almost done with the artwork bed. So look, this is how you look at how rendering we were with it. This is the rendering video. This was from earlier and it's from now. But the small details will add a bit of more. Specifically in these areas because this should be pushing black. Because of how compressed everything. Thank you for subscribing, Outpost Orange? Wait, did I read it right? Orange? Or Orani? Orani. I didn't. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, it is Outpost Orange. Orange! Yes! Come on, Orange, buddy. Let's fight for our orange name. I didn't read the font. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go add the lights and it should be all finished with this random drawing. Of course. Gotta give it the shine, shimmering. Shining, the shimmering, the splendid. Let's highlight. It's before. Always start off with that's the easiest to hide. Oh, I also like highlighting that part just because it brings out so much. I also highlight every single thing where I think you need to focus on. Example, focus on the lips. Let's highlight that a bit. And let's highlight this because it has a lot of light bouncing off of it. Just look at this. Look at the changes that so subtle, but it's there. So then add some light specifically in this area is because these are glasses, so no knowing glasses, you need to be reflective. I'm gonna go turn on this. The reason why I'm not rendering like the glasses as much is because that's gonna be for a job for like the colors, because we're just gonna go mix and match the color, render them. Why I'm not like overly rendering them. A lot easier to do colors, right? I'm also gonna add really shine on this. This is supposed to be a piece of armor. It's supposed to be metal. Fine. Yeah, it's getting kind of sleepy. Me too. That's why I'm trying to rush finish this. Don't worry, guys. We're almost finished. We're almost gonna be done with the stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. It's so fun having opportunity to talk with you guys. I'll answer some of the questions, some of your queries about like stuff. Really fun. This is why I stream. It's like interacting with you, getting to know you guys a lot. And it just makes me appreciate like the whole process of creating stuff. Add lights, everyone. Just add lights to your drawing. So good. Oops, forgot to render this. It's supposed to be like. Really want to guys, that those are just lights. It's bringing it a lot more together. What I was trying to say. Gosh, I'm so sleepy now. It's the afternoon and we're all sleepy, so gotta go finish this. Gotta go add some lighting. Alright. Don't mind the bird, you guys. You guys can hear that. The bird is so loud. Bird sounds adorable. This is my brother. Let me just squint my eyes. Let me just add all of it. I'm just gonna go erase some of the area. See? Yeah, I think we're done with. I think we're done with it. Let's just compare our drawing. This is our drawing, and then from rendering, we got this. God, I almost forgot, guys. Of course, almost forgot. We needed to render the eyebrows. Let's render this eyebrows real quick, and we should eyebrows and also the luscious eyelashes that we gave Rand. Render this quick. Forgot. Also, his little stubble beard, we need to give him the. Do not deny a man out of his. Give him back his. Almost done. Giving him the facial hair that we removed from earlier. Wait, I just realized something. Perfection is your core. Bro, look at his. I like the beard that I did so much. I'll just connect this to this. Okay, now that it's much right. Find this, and we should be done with random. At least the grayscale or the grayscale. Look at that. And sketch. Rendered. Sketch. Probably gonna change up some things in a bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go fix up his jaw in a bit. We're mainly done. So now I'm just gonna go back to my stream. Hold on. Here we go. Let's go back to our studio talk. Because it's finally time to end our stream. This has been probably the longest stream I've done in a while. Because I've only done 2 streams. I don't know why. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking by with this stream. This has been really fun. I've gotten a lot of questions that I really enjoyed answering. Some questions that I not so much understood, but it's fine. And we've got so much work finished. So stay on the lookout for the new video or the new meme that's coming out. That's coming out probably later. I'm probably gonna finish this in a bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think if you guys enjoyed the stream for sticking by, thank you again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys again for being part of the stream. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any anything you would like to add, just go ahead and comment it in the stream and I'll try my best to answer them once I finish this video. Thank you and goodbye.